When the waters came, Noah had to be patient again. Whether or not he heard the people outside the boat, he knew what was happening, and he had to wait and patiently endure the thought of every one of these people that he knew. Certainly many in his immediate family, like brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, and cousins, all being drowned by the waters around him. There were people that he played with as children and people that he grew up with. He probably waded through many painful memories. Imagine in our own lives, think of this in your own life, people that you have lost, that you loved, how crushed you were at the time. The pains do fade, but the memories never do. Noah was probably thinking about the many, many thousands of people who had come into his own life, memory after memory, as those waters rose around him. And he had to be patient at sea too. The rains came for 40 days and for 40 nights, and they prevailed on the earth, it says, for 150 days. And all of this time, he and his 7 family members had to wait in the quiet solitude while the waters raged outside of the ark. We read that the waters prevailed over the earth exceedingly, and all the high hills were covered, so that even the mountains were covered, and they prevailed 15 cubits upward, so that everything on earth was completely covered by this water. This was not a localized flood, as so many skeptics try to claim. This was a global flood, and every high hill and every higher mountain was covered, and it was submerged. 15 cubits is about 25 feet in depth. Even the tallest Nephilim that was alive at the time, standing on the highest mountain, could not prevail over the floodwaters which came on the earth. And so everything died. And I'd like you to listen again to the terminology that the Bible uses about the death of these. And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle and beasts and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the Spirit of life. All that was on dry land died. The Bible